Hello everyone, today we'll take a look at the best espresso machines in the market for 2021. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I'll try to help you find the right one for your needs. To see the most up-to-date prices and find out more information about these espresso machines, you can check out the links in the description below. Before we start, I have a question for you guys. What type of coffee is your favourite? Let me know in the comments. Number 5. DeLonghi EC155. Best under $100. The DeLonghi's build quality is nothing spectacular, but it's also not bad at all for the price. The form factor of the machine is black hard plastic and the parts which touch the espresso itself is stainless steel. The DeLonghi machine can exert 15 bars of pressure, which is remarkable given the machine's size and price. Typically, this amount of power is reserved for much larger and more expensive machines like you'd find at a cafe. The DeLonghi's heating element is one of the machine's weak points, but you're unlikely to be disappointed by a cool cup of espresso because of the machine's cup warmer. As is typical with many countertop espresso machines, the DeLonghi takes about 45 seconds to heat up to temperature after you flip the on switch. There's an indicator light which tells the user when the machine is ready. The DeLonghi EC155 is a rare espresso machine because it can use either pods or grounds to brew coffee, which can make a difference in mornings where you don't feel like grinding coffee. The DeLonghi EC155 is also very easy to clean. The drip tray and water reservoir pop out without any trouble. The inside mechanisms of the DeLonghi EC155 are also cleanable using the manufacturer's protocol, which should be easy enough for most users. Overall, it's a good budget machine. Number 4. Nespresso Pixie. Best pod espresso machine. If you want a good espresso but aren't quite ready for an espresso machine, this compact and efficient single-serve coffee maker might be the answer to your prayers. You certainly won't be disappointed with a creamy shot of espresso that you'll get with this Nespresso Pixie machine. This Nespresso machine operates with a high-pressure 19-bar pump that meets and exceeds the pressure standards required for espresso brewing. Considering that it's only built to give you espresso, the Nespresso Pixie offers very satisfying customization options. First of all, the simple interface allows you to choose between an espresso, 1.35 ounces, or a lungo, which is basically a double shot, 2.75 ounces. Even though you can't tweak the temperature and pressure, which are pre-programmed to ensure the best results, you can regulate the amount of water used per shot, affecting the strength and size of your coffee. The Nespresso Pixie espresso maker is handy and extremely easy to use, thanks to its intuitive design and a few practical features. The handle on top makes it very easy to operate, and after you've used the coffee capsule, it'll be dropped and stored in a tray that can contain up to 10 before needing to empty it. All told, the Nespresso Pixie makes a decent cup of espresso with a lot less mess than your typical espresso making machine. Its simple design makes it easy for even novice espresso drinkers to brew a quality drink. It brews a shot of espresso fast so you can get the caffeine hit you need and get back to whatever you need to do. Number 3. Breville BES 870 XL. Best low maintenance. Whether you're an espresso newbie or an expert, you'll be enjoying amazing quality espresso-based drinks every day if you pick up the BES 870 XL. It's rare for a coffee maker to meet the needs of both novices and experts, but this machine does it well. You get 4 filter baskets with the Barista Express, pressurized and non-pressurized versions of a single and double filter. You could also call them single or double-walled baskets. The Barista Express offers just enough adjustable controls and manual settings that you feel like a real barista when using it. It's also simple to operate, performs as well as machines costing hundreds more, and grinds beans right into its portafilter. Of course, a gadget like this isn't for everyone since it requires some effort and patience to operate. What's especially great about the Barista Express is that all of the accessories are conveniently placed and don't impede on other important areas of the unit. The steam wand, for instance, moves in all directions so it can be turned away from the machine to steam the milk and then pointed directly downward to make the machine more compact when not in use. Features like the integrated burr grinder, dosing and brewing abilities, and the ability to easily and quickly clean it make the Breville an excellent buy that'll bring your home brewing to life. It's a bestseller all over the internet for good reason. Number 2. Breville Barista Pro. Best runner-up. Breville's new Barista Pro is amazing. Just like its forebear, the Express, it comes equipped with Breville's impeccable Smart Grinder Pro, but rather than the cylinder coil, which Breville has been using for many years, it comes with a faster, quieter, more powerful thermojet mechanism, and its stainless steel rich design doesn't hurt. The LCD interface helps a lot. For one, it shows you how far along the infuser is to prove that the water is hot and ready to go at the touch of a button. But more importantly, it times your shot, which should give you a very good idea of whether or not you've dialed your grinds and tamped them properly. Inherently, this machine is a big improvement from the Barista Express. The thermal coil has been updated, the LCD screen lets you time your shot and grind time more accurately, and you'll get your morning shot a good bit faster than you would with the Express. The Breville Barista Pro Espresso machine is a super powerful yet compact and easy to use espresso machine. I love how simple it is to make the perfect cup of coffee at home. Every morning I'm confident I'll get a high quality coffee before I start the day, and I love that. We've saved so much money by making our own barista quality coffee at home as well. Worth the investment as the machine is a bit pricey, but you'll definitely save money in the long run. Number 1. Gaggia Classic Pro, best overall. The Gaggia Classic Pro is the latest entry-level home espresso machine from Italian outfit Gaggia. The Gaggia Classic Pro comes with a 2.1-litre water tank, enough for loads of espressos and arguably over-dimensioned for the machine. The machine is, however, still fairly compact, measuring 9.5 inches deep, 14.2 inches tall and 8 wide. The tank is filled from the top of the machine, which also boasts a heated cup warmer capable of holding up to 5 small coffee cups. The machine comes with the adjustable dual-tip frothing wand and 3 portafilter baskets. The Gaggia Classic Pro is a joy to use. It's really instinctive. Across the top are 3 rocker switches. The left one turns it on, the middle one pours coffee, and the right one turns on the steam wand. The switches are nice and tactile and make for a satisfying user experience. Underneath the switches are lights which tell you when the machine is up to temperature. It does take a few minutes to get going from a cold start. The other thing worth noting here is that there's only one boiler on the machine, so you cannot pour a coffee and froth at the same time. That's something that only professional machines in a much higher price bracket can do. The Gaggia Classic Pro offers the excellent brewing that we've come to expect from the Gaggia Classic and improves it with a commercial steam wand. This machine is a great choice for those just getting into semi-automatic espresso machines, but also makes for a compelling budget-oriented choice for experienced users. Buying guide. Manual espresso maker. Manual espresso machines are for those who don't mind putting some work into their espresso. That extra work can pay off though, because manual espresso makers allow you to control every part of the process of making a shot of espresso, so that you can potentially, if you do everything just right, end up with the perfect shot. The other side of that is you can easily mess the espresso up if you don't get it just right, and it can take some time to learn. Semi-automatic espresso machines. Semi-automatic espresso machines have electric pumps which immediately make them much easier to use than their manual counterparts. They give you a mix of the control that people like in manual machines, although not quite as much, and the ease of use that you start to see in the different types of automatic models. They're the most popular type of espresso machine on the market today. You can find some models that fall into a lower price range, $200 to $400, but a lot of the nicer semi-automatic models on the market get into the thousands. Fully automatic espresso makers. In addition to an electric pump, fully automatic espresso makers also automate the amount and delivery of the water in the espresso making process. As a result, they're even easier to use than semi-automatic models, but they take one more piece of control out of your hands, which can be an issue if you're very particular about how you like your espresso. As with semi-automatic models, the price range on this type of espresso maker is wide. You can find models for a couple of $100 and others for several thousand. Super automatic espresso machine. As the name suggests, super automatic espresso makers take ease of use to the extreme. The idea behind this type of unit is to make the process of making a shot of espresso as easy as adding your coffee grounds and pressing a button. That's it. Quick and simple, with no mess to clean up. This type of espresso machine is a great choice for anyone who doesn't want to do any work and isn't too concerned about the intricacies of the flavour, but instead just wants a quick shot. If you drink a lot of espresso throughout the day, this may be the one for you.